Hello and welcome to a new ladder season. You all know what that means. We are back at grinding, so welcome to Zombies to 1K. It's been almost 1 year since we started this channel with Earth Aggro to 1000. The first thing we did on this channel was a ladder grind series, and here we are back at grinding. When I kind of had to interrupt the other grind series, I was kind of burned out with the grinding and made myself some pressure back at the day with uploading videos, do the grinding, etc. And I wasn't really used to the YouTube stuff so much, and now I'm hyped again. I'm hyped to grind. I really want to know it, and what could be better to grind with our lovely zombie chaos deck. I said zombie in the title for a purpose, because maybe we will switch around, maybe we will find other strategies you want to do with the zombie deck. So I didn't want to say zombie chaos and we have to play zombie chaos the whole grinding series. That's why I wanted to say zombie, so we are open for other stuff, maybe zombie control or zombie skill drain, whatever. Maybe we will find some stuff. I'm always open for suggestions, so just let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. But I think for first few matches I definitely want to stick to zombie chaos, and here we are. We got the Wishawa Randy, I don't know if I say that right, in the corner. I think it looks like a little vampire-ish, that's why I chose it, and that's a pretty cool OCG card. You may not know, but now you do. And here we have our zombie chaos deck. I talked about that deck so often in a few videos, but here we have a little overlook. Changed some stuff to the other builds we had before, so let me guide you through. We have a BLS and 2 chaos sorcerers. We had just one, but I really wanted to try 2, but most of the time I was missing one of them, and we have enough light and darks to support 2 chaos sorcs, I think. Really want to try around with that. So we have these guys. We have the 3 Thunder Dragons, very good as discard fodder, very good for brain controls, just very good in this deck since it's a mix of Chaos Turbo and the zombie strategy, and you don't want to miss these guys here. So we also have one Zaborg. This is a card you could maybe switch around or put something else in, like a DD Warrior Lady or so, but with the Brain Con and the Spy and the Pyramid Turtle, you mostly have tribute monsters on field to support these tribute monsters, so I think it's fine. Made good experience with it, and we can switch it out with other stuff we have in the side. Then we have the good stuff, Sinister. We have 3 Pyramid Turtles, 1 Vampire Lord. There's no zombie deck for me without Vampire Lord, so he's definitely in here, and 1 Ryukaki, and this is the whole zombie package we have. I had a Spirit Reaper in the main, but I realized it's mostly a knock fodder or something, so we put the Reaper in the side against the aggro matchup, and I really like the decision for now, I think. But this is the only zombie package we have. Then we have the 2 Spies, just very good for tribute monsters, very good if it gets knocked, Spy of the opponent gets knocked also, and the same with the Moth. Pretty cool if you can resolve it. If it gets knocked, cool, the other Moths are gone too. So this is the purpose kind of for these guys. In the last builds I had a Magical Merchant in the main because I think it's pretty cool for zombies, but mostly it was a knock fodder and nothing more. So I put it out. I actually made a little another deck list with options for the deck, so if you have any suggestions or options, just single cards, let me know. I will put them in there, and maybe we will put them in the main or side deck, and there I have a list for me personally or for us to see what card options we kind of have. And this is the monster lineup. Then we have a Premature Burial, of course. Got the Trinity, we got Snatch, MST, we got 1 creature swap. I opted to play a second in the side, but I decided the space is so tight, let's just keep it for 1. We can change that later. Then we have a Brain Control. You could also play maybe 2 or 1 in the side, but I'm a big one-off fan, and this is just so good with the Thunder Dragons, with the zombie guys, with the Zaborg. You really can have an advantage of your opponent's monsters to tribute them off. Then of course Nox. We just have 1 Book of Life left in the main. The other one is in the side against Turbo, because I cut the Spirit Reaper, and I think Book of Life was the one card that bricked just the most. So I think 1 is just fine. Card destruction can go nuts in this deck. Really like it. Then we have just good stuff, good spell and traps, and 2 Raigeki breaks to support the Thunder Dragon theory. We also have a Sinister Serpent, so there's some synergy here. You could think about like making this a decree build with like Tribute to the Doomed. In my opinion, Regeki Break is just so much better, and I tried around so much with Royal Decree, and for the main deck I really want to have those Regeki Breaks, and I made some space for 2 Jar of Greeds. I just love the card, it is so fun to play, and we can get some advantages with it, and I'm not sure what I cut for this, but I think it was stuff like the Spirit Reaper or the second Book of Life, and I really wanted to try around with the Jar of Greed in the main, and it's an easy side out for stuff you want to have against the specific matchup. So this is the main. In the side we have our lovely Kuriboh, level 1, Dark, just great against Reasoning Gate. You have the surprise factor to discard it. I love this little guy. We have a Lightning Vortex, I have it in every of my decks when I have discard fodder cards and switch it out maybe for Regeki Break or so against big boards. Then against the control we have Ashura Priest or against scapegoats in general, and the Air Knight Parshath. Like I said, just an easy switch for the Zaborg, another light, another tribute monster, and I love Parshath. So fun to play. Then we have Tsukuyomi with our control side package. Just so cool. We got the level 5, we got the level 6, we got level 8, we got like almost everything here. We have an advantage with the Metamorphosis, of course the Sinister Serpent, etc. With the Scapegoats, just love it. And I really want to have one little Screw Your Traps package with the Jinso. Easy side out for maybe Vampire Lord or a Ryukoki and a Royal Decree. So we just trim on traps and then have a little Decree package, let's call it that. And also against the aggro matchup we have the Spirit Reaper, we can just put it in. Maybe for the Moth or so, we will see. And against Burn, a little Mystic Walk should be pretty good with the Metamorphosis and the anti-trap package. And against Turbo, Kaiku, and like I said, the second Book of Life. So this is the build I want to start this series. I would say let's not wait any longer and hop into the first match. So what could be a better start for this series to show off the new zombie layout. I made it a few weeks ago and didn't use it for a video so far, so welcome to the zombie layout. I really like it. And for those of you guys who recognize our new name for the new account I made, I changed one letter, but you are the real ones if you know who that person is in the name. So hello, have fun opponent. We start very good with 2 Thunder Dragons and a Koki in hand. Opponent leading on Pot of Greed, T-set, so let's go. Fresh elo of 100, we get Dust Shooted, so we lose our Moth. So we are left with like nothing. Cool, very cool. The obvious choice. Man, I love it, with the Tribute to the Doomed. Awesome. It's so full, but I just had to have, I needed to have all these guys in the layout, so here they are. I think we just set Regeki Break. If it's a Moth, I don't know if we can afford to Regeki Break in end phase. Risk is too high that it's like a Sangan or so, so I think we have to use what we have, and this is just a Regeki Break. One set back row. So seems it's not Moth, so I think it paid out not to destroy it. Okay. You know about the Storm? It's a spy. Okay. You know about the Storm, so I think these are like chainables, like Jar of Greeds or so. Okay, we take those. And we forgot to discard Thunder Dragon. Yeah, well, I think I was confused about the 2 Thunder Dragons in hand. Happens with the talking, but here we are. Discarding, like we set the Storm. Discard Thunder Dragon now. Search out 1. And I think, yeah, we definitely use the card D. Oh, so they were holding the duo. Get rid of a Mirror Force, very good. Okay, well, these are good draws, definitely. So, Serpent makes the Raigeki break better. I think the set monster is something like... Sangan, maybe even Sinister Serpent, so I think we definitely use Tribe here against the Spies. Ask for Negate, Raigeki break. I definitely use Prio. Discard, please. Night Assailant. Yeah, when the chain resolves. Yeah, that's legit. Okay. So, oh yeah. I think my head is just not functioning pretty good right now. So, yep, that's all. That's all. No light yet. Let's see. Seems like Chaos Turbo. Upstart Goblin. Okay, they normal the Spy, so that they rather have one in hand. Or they just play two, so maybe this is even control, chaos control. I don't know. Turtle, perfect. So we grab the Serpent. We even... Well, Mirror Force is out, so I think we... We deserve this, I think, after having 2 Thunder Dragons in hand and 1 Ryukaki. Misplaying hard by not discarding the Thunder Dragon and take our first 16 points of elo. Let me get back our little elo counter. I should have that somewhere here. Give me a sec. Here we are. The counter is back. Still had it from the Earth series. 1 win, 0 losses, elo of 16. Let's hop right into the next match. Match 2. So I swear I'm more concentrated right now. In my head it was like new channel name, new layout, new series, everything new. I'm super hyped, so please forgive me my first misplace. So Paper Gang, here we are. Still so much in love with the new layout. Playing against Shadow Rider 89. Already at 167. Of course we start off with the Vampire Lord in hand. They never bricked so much, to be honest, and the Zaborg. Talking about bricks. So I think we could set the Serpent, but I'm really not a big fan. But why not summoning it? Let's summon Serpent, set Torrential, pass the turn. It is so obvious, but I don't care. It could be a bluff, but I don't want it to be knocked. It's so bad, so I think it's fine. Perfect for a tribute. Oh, okay. Wave Motion Cannon. Playing Pac-Man maybe. Or Bird in general, so let's see. That breaker is pretty important here. So I think this is an easy tribute for Zaborg play. Solemn Zaborg. Okay. But this seems to be important. I don't think we should set the Mirror Force. I think we just pass the turn. We are good with the Torrential. I was thinking maybe we should set something else, but didn't think of the Dust Tornado. Or like I did think about the Dust Tornado or something like that, but didn't want to set Mirror Force also, but it's just a Sangan. And what is the set monster that you want to protect with a Solemn? That's crazy. So let's hope. So should we use Breaker on the Wave Motion Cannon? I don't think so, right? Like, the set card could be a Floodgate, so I really want to keep it for that. I think we just summon Turtle and attack into the set monster. It's a Gardener. Okay. But we take a lot of damage, unfortunately. Let's set both of the back rows. As the turn. Wave motion on 2. Here comes the Floodgate. Alrighty. But we know what we wanna do with the breaker. Dude, we are drawing like so bad. So, but at least we can get rid of the Gardener with the Brain Con. Should we breaker first? Yes, I think so. Summon breaker. Pop the level limit. And screw it, I want to attack into the Sangan. They can get their search. It's fine. They're at 3,800. Let's see if it's like normal burn. Solar Flare Dragon. Here we go. Okay. Don't have so much time left, unfortunately, but what should we do? What should we do? Counter on 3. Another level limit. I think this is sealed. Yeah. Game 1 against a deck like this can be very hard. Premature Burial the Sangan. Heavy Storm off the top, please. Thank you. Here comes the boy. Doesn't look so good. Doesn't look so good. Thunder Dragon. There's actually nothing we can do, so let's discard Thunder Dragon. Yeah, I would keep everything in hand because maybe we find a card destruction. We have one more turn to find Heavy Storm, but this could be another Solemn. Okay, yeah, cool. So it's not another Solemn, that's for sure. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Tribe. Hello there. But no, we are dead. We are dead. Yep. Alrighty. So, all burn, whatever this is. GG. So we definitely want the Jinso with the Decree, we want the Walk. I think we wanna have the Lightning Vortex. Maybe we wanna have the Metamorphosis. And I like the Spirit Reaper. Gets under the stuff, so let's get in the Book of Life. They play Premature. We don't want the Spies. We don't need the Cocky. I think we want the Creature Swap. Brain Control. No. Yeah, we want the Brain Control. Let's cut the Jogs. Don't want to cut on the Zorks, I think. Let's not bring in the Book of Life. I have to trim more, 2 more. I think Torrential is not the best here. Also, like the Mirror Force doesn't do much. Maybe Torrential is better. Yeah, let's get rid of the Moth. I think that's fine. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, no brick this time. Thank you, Dueling Book. Thank you. So, we will pot into Grace. I think I want to wait with the Grace, definitely. So let's just Summon turtle. Has to turn. I think that's fine. One setback row. Here comes the level limit. They have grace. What we could think about is using card destruction. Because now they have the level limit on field. Maybe they keep another one in hand or another floodgate. But it's not safe that it's like that, but maybe we should oh yeah. Shoot, I don't care about. I assume, oh damn, the breaker, yeah. Didn't think of that shoot, to be honest, but I think we will graceful and then use card destruction. Yeah, let's graceful first. Here comes the TD, that makes the card destruction way better. Zorg is not doing so much. I really want to keep the Nobleman. Let's get rid of the Brain Con. And the Turtle. Don't need it here. Discard Thunder Dragon. We want to keep the Metamorphosis. We definitely want to keep the Knock. I think we just want to keep the Knock. The rest is... Let's keep Knock and Metamorphosis. Row 4. Walk, okay. So they discarded Storm. Yeah, we can't do much about level limit right now, unfortunately. Summoned the turtle last turn. I want to keep the walk, but I think it's too early to set it, so it's fine. Why would we just search for BLS? What would BLS do here? I don't get comments like that. Haiku, okay. We don't care about that one. Duo. Another dust shoot, maybe. Definitely want to wait with the duo. We are not in a hurry. We just wait for something that destroys their back rows. Yeah. We could have pretty cool plays with Metamorphosis if we find maybe Sinister. Let's just pass. It's fine. It is fine. Storm is out from their side. Ike was kind of weird. Well, it's not bad against us, but what would you do in a deck like this? Also have like weird timings for the Dust Tornadoes, etc. So now we duo. Damn. Yeah, get back your Cyber Jar. At least we know what this knock is for. Let's use MST on the level limit. And I want to play right into Torrential. I don't care. Skill Drain. Okay. That works for me. Just perfect. Alrighty. Let's I just have Cyber Jar. Storm is gone. Let's set the gang. That's the turn. Skill Drain is not the worst for us. What the hell? That's fine for me, I guess. Yep, here we go. Heavy Storm. That's a good card. Yeah, it's Let's Knock. I mean, no. Wait, we know... Well, We know this is Cyberjar. Skill Drain is on the field. But we know it's not... We keep the knock. We know it's just Cyberjar. This is 900, I think. Okay. Let me do the thing that takes more time. I think Cyberjar has like 900 defense. I'm not sure right now. It is 900 indeed, so we will attack with the tribe. Because it gets boosted by Horus of Sanctuary. Weird. Everything weird. So let's keep the Storm. Maybe we need it for discard reasons. I wanted to keep the knock because if it's a Gardener, we want to use knock to get it flip faced up and then kill it with the tribe because the effect won't go off because of the skill drain. So yep, here we are. Yeah, let's play into Mirror Force. I don't care so much. Weird deck. Cool, but weird. I don't want to use Ring here. Let's wait. Let's just wait. The skill drain is so weird also. I don't know. Let's use Ring now. On the tribe. GG. Okay. Taking that game too. So they have skill drain. They have this weird field spell. They have big beaters. It is so weird. I think the skill drain changes some stuff. But in the end, we are not a bad skill drain deck, if you know what I mean. Jinso, no, if skill drain is up, I don't think Jinso works. But we don't care so much, to be honest. Maybe we want the Cocky back. I want the Cocky back, I think. Over the Vampire Lord with the skill drain. Yeah, I think that's fine. Should be fine. So nice that I just play zombies and have a grinding series with it. For me it's the perfect choice for this series because I play it anyways all the time. So why not making good content with it? So here comes the Kaiku. We don't to Duel again. I see the complaints already. Unfortunately, we drew the Cocky again, but we have a Book of Life and a Regeki break, so I don't want to complain. Let's Duel first. Okay. Okay, and fortunately, now this time they don't have a use of the Night Assailant. I think I wanna... Man, we have the only target in hand for the turtle, unfortunately, but I think I wanna summon the turtle. Let's see if they have something. Maybe they even solemn it. Sometimes people do that. Okay. I don't wanna risk it. Let's set Regeki Break and the Book of Life because they show Dust Tornadoes. Yep. Okay, perfect. I'd rather have the Regeki Break instead of the Book of Life, I think. So I really wanted to bait the Dust Tornado, and this worked out pretty well. I don't think... Okay, they attack into the turtle. We don't care right now. So we take the damage. Get another one out. We could also get into Spirit Reaper. We have a knock and a Regeki break. Oh no, bro, that doesn't work like that. I think we get another turtle. Dude, basic. Just basic. Okay. Jinso. Hello, hello. We are under Dust Shoot range. So I think we wanna Raigeki break the set monster. No, we have we don't care so much, I think. Let's use knock first. Maybe it's a gardener, but I don't care. It's a morphing jar. Okay, I don't think... No. We should play it in the side, to be honest. I think Jinso is just too good here. Let's summon Jinso. Maybe they have a Solemn. Here we go. Book of Moon. Okay, that's not the worst. We have the Raigeki break as protection. Hopefully they don't have another monster. They can beat over it. Perfect. Here we go. Everything works just fine right now. But we are left like almost butt naked, so... Okay. This could be Cyberjar. Should we do the Graceful here? I don't think so. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. Maybe it's just a Gardener. It's a Sangan. Okay, I think now comes the Cyberjar. Any skill drains opponent. Night Assailant. So they sided out the Cyberjar maybe? That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Lightning Vortex. Well, that's why they used, that's why they got Night Assailant. Alrighty, I see that. I see that. So they have a Night Assailant and something else. No play. Oh. I just love it when the waiting is... It's just worth it. Awesome. Here come the TDs. Here comes the Holded Grace. Into pot. I like it. Here we go. 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 Opponent should ride soon. Yeah, let's summon Breaker. Get in. Let's set the decree. I know Snatch is the punish, but I really want to get some damage in before they have like level limit area B or so. That is bad. That is bad. Well, not bad, opponent. Not bad. Maybe I was too greedy here. Spirit Reaper. They really want to have the Night Assailant for like advantage measures, I think. So we are... they have the Night Assailant, right? I don't want to get some damage in, I think. Yeah, we don't care. Okay. In this case, it doesn't matter. Well, yeah. Second standby phase. That's fine. They found Grace. So if they discard the Night Assailant now... Storm. Okay. That does Tornado. Why didn't they discard the Night... Okay, they want to keep the Night Assailant for the Spirit Reaper effect. I don't want to use Royal Decree right now because of this. Your Kaiku is still in grave, bro. Okay. Yep, Decree can be hard to deal with. I think the person was kind of salty already. I don't know. But we climb. We won the second match. Man, it goes so fast if you're like so early on the ladder. We are now at 2 wins, 0 losses, and an elo of 137. I think I forgot the 100 in the elo before. So we're just at 61, but of course we were at 16. But of course we were at 116. And we have an experience of 3, since this is a whole new account. I really wanted to have a new one just for the series, so I don't have to think about like, okay, I can just use my Construct account for that. And that was pretty annoying with the grinding series. So I think this is a very nice wrap for episode 1 of Zombies 21K. I hope you guys enjoy. I am so keen to continue. So guys, see you next episode.